So for this question, we are given a normal population mean with the mean equal to 74 and a standard deviation equal to 15, and we need to determine the probability of observing a sample mean of 82 or less from a sample size of 7. So first what we need to do, and I can understand why you had trouble with this, because it says down here round to 4 decimal places as needed. But when you view an example, it tells you to round to 2 decimal places. So if you're rounding to 4, then you're going to get the wrong answer. Technically, these instructions are wrong, and that's very confusing. So I apologize for that. The first thing that we want to do, remember that if the population standard deviation is known, which it is here, the population standard deviation is 15. So I'm going to go ahead and just write that over here. If we know that, then the standard error of the mean can be calculated. And so to calculate the standard error of the mean, you need the standard deviation and n. Well, in this problem, the sample size was 7. So we know that n equals 7. So we're going to calculate the standard error of the mean, which is the standard deviation with the x bar, which means mean. So the standard error of the mean is the standard deviation, the population standard deviation divided by the square root of n. So you do 15 divided by the square root of 7, and when you get your answer, you technically need it to be rounded to 2 decimal places. Okay, so there is the standard error of the mean. Let's go back. Once you get that, the z-score for your desired sample mean is calculated using the following, where the standard error of the mean is, the mean is the mean of the sample means. When you have mu with the x bar, that's the mean of the sample means. So our formula to get our z-score is the mean of the population minus the mean mu of the sample means divided by the standard error of the mean, which is what we just calculated. Let me erase this, I had it backwards. Okay, so let me fix this. 5.67. Now let's go back. So the z-score for the desired sample mean, and I had that backwards a minute ago, x bar is your desired sample mean, and we want it to be 82. And then we know the mean, if you look up here, the mean equal to 74. So if you look here, the mu with the x bar, that is the mean of the sample means, which is given to you in the problem. So that would be the 74, and I think I said that backwards a minute ago. So make sure that you set it up like that, and then you get 1.41, and then you're going to look that up on the table. So we want the positive table, and since we're looking at the less than or equal to side, we can just take the number right off of the table here. 1.41 would be 0.9207. So if you are not getting the right answer, it's probably because this right here is wrong. You're going to round to 2 decimal places. So if you get to the next one and have a question, just click on I think Well, I may not be able to show you because I'm already in here, but you can ask me. You can click on ask my instructor. Okay, yeah, it's going to me here. So just click on ask the publisher, which is really me. And I wish that said ask the instructor instead. But I hope that helps you. Let me know if you have any more questions.